my view, we must still hold the IG to account. If we wrote a letter to him on the 4th of December, the governor is not here, we are only seeing checks, that does not purge the contempt fully. So could we then agree that by resolution, we must demand from the IG why he did not act on the resolution of the Senate, as was communicated to him on the 4th? Because I think now the responsibility shifts from the governor. If the governor could have presented himself, that then would not need to demand anything from the IG. But now that the governor has not presented himself, we go back to the IG and we demand from the IG to either produce the governor or to provide a reason why the governor cannot appear before this committee. Is there any other option?
I think that is the best direction that we are supposed to take, because the instructions were purely issued to IG to produce the governor. The governor chose not to appear, the IG has not communicated. I think that's the only way we can get out of this arrangement.
Vice Chair?
Yeah, Chair, I don't know, the IG then becomes a witness, and so I think we would go through the process of inviting him the first time to give us information, and the second time, then the third time we find him and summon him. Or what is the process?
Yeah, I've previously fined an IG. I think it was Mutembei. Mutembei. I previously
watch a lot of videos of Mutembei. That's an online blogger.
Yeah, I previously fined an IG, and he was extremely scared because the contempt, we were in the devolution committee and we were inquiring into illegal acquisition of land meant for doctors at Pumwani Hospital. And we gave the IG some instructions which they defied. And I think the IG also became an interested party protecting some of the parties there. So we resolved to fine him. And he came before the committee, he was cowed, he was very, so it is possible. Let us not fear. The Inspector General of Police is an office just like any other. So what the Vice Chair is saying is that we are not summoning him at the first instance. We must demand an explanation as to why the governor for Samburu was not produced today. Now, if that explanation is not satisfactory, we can proceed with the other, sanctions that are available to us within law. So, clerks, let's craft it properly, because we are dealing with a sensitive institution, but he must explain why this governor is not here, because it is not for the governor to decide whether he should be produced or not. He has done his bit by paying the fine, but the contempt is purged only when the governor appears and explains how he spent public resources. Could we then allow we can guide the clerks in terms of ensuring that it is legally sound, the kind of correspondence that goes out to the IG? Okay.
Chair, in fact, when that letter goes, the IG must come himself, because he's a witness, to tell us what were the challenges of not producing the witness. You have seen even courts have made decisions where the DIG, if you remember the Masengeli, when he was the acting IG, he appeared before the court. So even as we draft...
After 10 summons?
Yes, after 10 summons. But this one will appear on first summons. So, Chair, I think the Malcolm, we should draft in such a way that the IG must appear to come and explain why the witness did not appear, because that's a constitutional obligation. We are dealing higher than the statutory obligation. So he must come here to tell us what really happened, because we don't want this issue of sending letters, because it should not appear that he has an option of sending the letter. He must be here the way Mutembei appeared before this committee, alongside, and also we can even ask further questions for clarity. Does the governor sit in county security committee meeting, which some of us legally they don't, so that Kenyans also are aware that when people just speak outside there, they just speak for political expedience.
Okay, fine.